Hey, what's up there, friends? This is Beer and Sunshine Live. This is the in-studio version. It's totally different than what we've been doing for the past year, and it's pretty exciting. For those of you who don't know what Beer and Sunshine is, it was something my wife, growing up as a little kid, her mom used to say to her and her siblings, "Be a ray of sunshine," as they would leave to go to school. And, oh, wow, it's pretty formal. I wanted to make a good impression, but, uh-oh, I can't get this tie off. What's happening? Boy, today's been some day, let me tell you. Oh, there we go. Okay, we don't need that anymore. This is more Beer and Sunshine here. We're pretty loose. We like to keep it fun, toes in the sand, drinking a beer, all that good stuff, right? But so my wife's mother used to say, "Be a ray of sunshine." I heard Beer and Sunshine, which I thought was kind of an odd thing to say to your children as they're going to school, but that's what I heard. And so it gave me the idea of beer for breweries, sunshine for Florida, and Beer and Sunshine is all about the local craft beer scene here in the Tampa Bay area for now. And when it started, there were about 40 breweries in the Tampa Bay area. Today, there are over 160. The craft beer scene here is blowing up like crazy. But anyway, I'm super excited. I'm Tommy Thompson, Tommy T, as they call me. And this is one of our cool shirts. Actually, this is the original. This is the most special Beer and Sunshine shirt of them all. One day, it'll be hanging in a museum somewhere, because my wife made this for me a couple years ago when we started this whole thing. It was one day for our anniversary. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. We're here every Friday at 8 o'clock. WeBeam TV, thank you very much to Tampa Bay Multimedia and this awesome studio. We have a really cool set here. We're really excited about it. We've got beer over there. I think there's even some liquor, possibly some tequila, definitely some whiskey, and we'll be drinking some of that. So anyway, I've got a co-host. Her name is Christina, and I tell you what, I'm pretty thirsty. I don't know if she has any beer on hand, but Christina, if you're around, can I have a beer, please?
Guten Talking, Tommy.
Oh, yes. Well, look at you. What is all this here? What is this all about?
Well, I figured for our first show, and I'm bringing you beer, I might as well dress up as a beer maiden.
Well, you look the part. She looks good, doesn't she?
Cheers.
So hopefully, for all you gentlemen out there, this will give you just one more reason to tune in to Beer and Sunshine every Friday night. We're going to have some awesome guests. We have Caden Hjelseth from the Dunedin House of Beer. It's one of the fine local craft breweries here in the area. In fact, this is one of their beers.
Yep.
Do we remember what this is? What is?
This is, I think it
something
has
peppery, I think.
Yes, peppers. Jalapeno peppers.
Pepper something. Caden,
peppers.
what is it? He's off camera. What?
Pepper pale.
Pepper pale ale.
Yeah.
Pepper pale. So it's actually it's excellent. It's not spicy at all. You don't taste it. But Dunedin House of Beer, great place if you're in the Tampa Bay area. You want to go check them out. Caden's an excellent brewmaster. We've tasted a couple of his beers, and this one so far very delicious.
Very delicious.
We'll be drinking some of this. And I think I don't know. We have a little clip or something we're going to show.
We have a clip of some of the festival fun that we've done in the past, I would say, 6 months.
Yeah, we should. I think we should check it out. So you guys can see some of the stuff that we've been doing up until now. we're back. Hey there. So,
Wasn't that fun, Tommy?
yes, those are all good times. This was all a lot of really fun stuff, some festivals.
Oh, I know. I can't wait. The summer's coming. There's going to be many more festivals, many more things that you and I can go do, more people to talk to. I can't wait.
So let me ask you, were you nervous at all today getting ready for the show?
I was a little nervous. Were you nervous, Tommy?
I was a little bit nervous. In fact, hopefully nobody can see this here, but I have a huge Band-Aid on my head because so today I'm at home, I'm in the shower, and I'm like, on the wings of love, way up above the clouds is where we want to be, right? Ah! And next thing you know, it's this picture here. And that was basically me the entire drive here, bleeding profusely from my head. And so now it's finally stopped just enough to where I think I can relax a little bit.
You know what? You almost died for this show.
Yes, I bleed for this. I bleed for this beer and sunshine. Who can say that? Who does this, right?
What were you using, a straight blade?
No, it's one of those.
A lawnmower?
I've been using it for years. I used to be a crazy body shaver back in my younger days, in my 20s, and I was into being buff and stuff. And it's one of those Gillette, the oval shape, the chick leg razors. You never cut yourself with those, but I had a pimple on my head, and I had been messing with it. And I asked my wife, Lee, the other day, I'm like, what is this? She was like, just a little red bump, but I kept messing with it. I think I popped it or something, and so then it was like a little scab. I forgot it was there, and I took off a dime-sized chunk of skin. It was horrible.
Okay,
it was a nightmare.
That's disgusting.
Yes, yeah, TMI, right?
Yes,
too much
information. Now you're getting to know the inside and probably saw a little bit of the inside of Tommy. That's
I don't hide anything. I'll tell you anything you want to know. Tom at beerandsunshine.beer. Ask me questions. Christina at beerandsunshine.beer. Ask her anything you want to know about this outfit.
Ask me about the outfit.
Her tattoos.
My tattoos. You can ask me about my and my boots and
Not
my
a boot. She's Canadian, folks.
I'm Canadian.
Tell them, where are you from? Where are you from? What part of Canada? The great north?
Nova Scotia.
Nova Scotia. Yes.
Where they're actually having snowstorms as we speak.
Well, my friends in New York, my good friends in New York, my close friends like family, they're up there. My buddy. My buddy Dave Schwartz, he told me about so much snow he couldn't plow or something. I mean, how can you have so much snow you can't plow? I don't know.
Oh, that's believe me, it happens. We've had snow like up to here. You can't plow it. You actually have to go and dig a path before you can get the snow plow out. So it's
all right. So should we tell them about what the show really is about?
Besides the fact that you're going to probably have a Band-Aid every week?
I'll probably have a new Band-Aid every week. That's okay. Probably very true, yes.
Can we get you cartoon Band-Aids?
I would love cartoon Band-Aids, yes. Comic book Band-Aids of some kind.
Nice.
There's a set over here you guys can't see that is all about comic books and stuff. So they do a bunch of shows here at Tampa Bay Multimedia or WeBeam TV. There's a whole roster of shows. I think they have like 17 shows. Eventually they'll have tons.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be your favorite.
One of them won't be how to shave without cutting yourself with Tommy.
Yeah, this will not be a how to shave your old fat bald head not on this show. But this show is about drinking beer.
Yes.
Right? So
wonderful beer. Dunedin House of Beer.
Yeah. So this show is actually going to be a drinking game. So at the beginning of every show, we want you to pick a team. Team Tommy, Team Christina, or Team today it's Team Caden. Right? And so today we're going to try and teach you a drinking game every episode, a new drinking game. I'm going to be doing the research and finding us an awesome drinking game. Hopefully drinking games we never even knew existed here in America. I know I'm from Middletown, New York, and me and my friends, we used to play a lot of drinking games, drinking old school red can Budweiser, and we had some good times. Whale's Tales, Prince of Wales is a game that I will teach you. It was pretty darn fun, let me tell you.
Whale's Tales and King of Wales?
Whale's Tales, Prince of Wales.
Prince of Wales.
Yes, it's a fun game. It's a fun game. And then we have another game, I think it was called Arsehole, maybe is the way to say it, right? Lots of fun games. But today we're going to play quarters. I'm going to pull a table out. I'm going to grab this table here. We're going to throw it here. And me, Christina, and Caden are going to play some quarters. So you pick your team, and then whenever your team drinks, you drink. So I hope one of these days, this show is going to be played live in breweries all over America. Around the world even, maybe.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Of course.
And the whole brewery, will divide up into teams, and then people will drink when we drink. And then today, and we also have a word of the day, or word of the show. What's our word today?
Well, of course, it's going to have to be about.
About? Okay.
Not a boot, but about.
About, not a boot. But
So
whatever. If she says a boot, you know what she's saying.
And seriously, because of my accent, people try and make me say it all the time, so there's going to be a lot of drinking going on.
I've always been amazed at how every American speaks Canadian. It's incredible. I don't know how we're just born knowing how to speak the language. It's bizarre. It's really strange.
You know, it's almost the same. The accent's just a little different.
It's a completely different language. Stop lying. You can't fool us Americans, you damn Canadians.
Well, it's not the Queen's English.
Darn Canadians. Sorry, my bad. This is a family show, folks, a family show.
Well.
And hello to my family, by the way, my extended family. Hello to the Harrises up in Chicago.
Chicago?
Yes, they were just here.
The Windy City?
Family was here recently. So, all right, so we're gonna play this drinking game. Maybe we should do. How much time do we have left? I wonder, for this segment before we go to commercial. About 2 minutes. All right, let me try and get set up here. I'm gonna pull this table out.
Out.
Out. Yes. Hopefully, I don't have any accidents as I'm doing this, or hurt my back any worse than it is. All right.
All right.
Very good. So we got this, and now we just need a shot glass. Can you grab a shot glass over there? The shortest glass on that little thing over there.
The shortest glass.
All right. And let's bring our guest on, Caden Hjelseth from Dunedin House of Beer.
Hey!
That's our live studio audience, folks. Live studio audience. This is like the real deal.
All right.
Caden,
how's it going?
thank you for being here.
Thank you, Caden.
Thank you.
Mostly thank you for bringing this awesome beer. All right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Does everybody have a quarter?
So let's get the first round going and see what we can do here.
Okay. So do you want me to bounce it off the table?
Oh, you have no idea what you're doing, do you?
No.
You got to get really
Canadian.
close.
The only drinking game that we ever played was Don't Let Your Parents
How about
Catch
you watch us first? You watch us first. Okay. Here we go. Ready? I'll start us off. Here we go. I'm doing this for Middletown.
No.
All right. Hold on. Wait.
No. This is.
Boom. Caden drinks. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, thank you always means clap on TV. I've watched a lot of TV in my day. Okay, Caden, you're up, sir.
I hope.
This is not fair because I've never played.
Well, that's
I hope
all right.
no one picked my team.
That's the point. You never played. Now you've learned a new game. That's the awesome thing. Oh. Nice try.
He
Almost
gets to
there.
try
Keep
again.
going.
You went twice.
I think you just keep going.
Until you get it?
Yeah, you keep going until you get. I think that's how you play, right? That is how you play.
See?
Or maybe you get 3 tries or 4 tries or something. I don't know. Let's.
No.
Close. All right. We'll do 3 tries. Gosh, I should do my homework before I try and teach the world a game, huh? Well, let's be honest. You can do it, Christina.
No, I can't do it. I told you.
You're good at stuff. You're good at doing things.
See?
Yeah, you're getting better. I think that throw is better than the first one. Sure. Why not?
Help me out, George.
Concentrate. Use the force or something.
Are you supposed to like?
Just whatever. Right. Ooh. Nice bounce though. I'll tell you what, it was a nice bounce. Okay.
So does it mean I have to drink or my team drinks?
I don't think. Gosh, it's been so long. Yeah, nobody drinks till it goes in. I think is the way it goes. That's really how it is. So you get a few tries. Oh, let's see. We're gonna do it again. Here we go. No. So Caden, we're about to go to commercial here. I feel probably in just a few seconds. But all right, when we come back, I guess we will learn more about Caden here in the Dunedin House of Beer, and we'll have hopefully some interesting conversation for you. Yeah.
Welcome back. By the looks of it, it may look like I'm kicking ass here, but I'm really not. I don't know if it's...
You're not drinking.
You know what
have
it
to
is?
drink.
You know what it is? No. Look, the American quarter is heavier than the Canadian quarter, and it's throwing me off, man.
That's nonsense.
It's throwing me off.
And by the way, we messed up.
It's all about the weight. It's all about the weight.
I didn't say the rules.
It's all about the weight.
The rules are you take a shot. If you miss, you drink. If you make it, you tell somebody else to drink. But you pass after one. It's not you get 3 turns. I messed that up. So
yeah. See, I'm telling you, it's about the weight.
Okay. So I hope people at home have been drinking as we drink. So we mess, we drink, right?
You have to chug it now because I said about 3 times and you never.
Well, let's. I mean, hey, let's.
So we're back with Caden
yes.
from Dunedin House of Beer. And Caden, I first met you when I was down talking to Rick, and we were talking about the renovations. Mm-hmm. And he wants more beer.
Yeah.
And so Rick invited us to come out and do the Dunedin House of Beer Craft Festival. Mm-hmm. I understand that you were the brains behind the beers that were in the 12 taps. Mm-hmm. So why don't you tell us a little bit about drink again, about the taps and about the beers that you made for the festival.
Well, let's see. Might take a second. Let's see, we had a lot of our kind of standard beers on, the stuff we try to keep on all the time, including our best-selling beers, our Mango Hefeweizen. People like nice, fruity, light drinking, tasty, delicious beer, right? But we had our Amber Ale on as well. We do a peanut butter blonde.
What? A peanut butter beer?
Peanut butter butter blonde ale. Yep.
Ooh. What's the percentage on that? Like, what's the gravity? Is it the proper term?
5.8. Yeah, it's like 5.8%. So it's not crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Nice and easy drinking.
Because like, what's a typical like a typical Pilsner, a Budweiser, a Coors? Those are like 4, right, or something?
They're about 5%.
Or about 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So we also had this beer. This beer was on as well. This is our first attempt at this beer. So we'll probably be doing it again as well.
It's really, really, really good.
You would think?
I would say it's kind of light-bodied.
Well, you would think that it would be spicy with the peppers in it. I mean, you can smell.
You can smell the peppers.
But you don't taste it. It's not.
That's nice.
And it's got jalapeno and habanero and poblano in it.
Oh, really?
Yep. So you'd think it'd be spicy, but I hate spicy beer. I'm just going to throw that out there.
I'm not a fan either. My wife is a freak for heat and spice. I like it.
That's why she married you.
Yes. Well, sure. That's right. I thought I was really good at handling heat, and I eat a lot of hot sauce. We have like a massive collection of hot sauce, and I love it. But I learned pretty quick. She totally whoops me. She has a T-shirt from some like wing place. She's like into it. She can take that much heat that some wing place, and if you eat these so many chicken wings, you get a free T-shirt, that kind of thing. And she loves all the jalapeno beers and spice stuff. I can't do it. Yeah. It's too much.
Yeah, one of the owners of the company, actually, he loves spicy pepper beers. But so this was a little bit, it's not enough for him, but,
What's the one you told us about before the show? Something about, was it mangoes or something?
That was the Mango Hefeweizen.
Mango Hefeweizen, okay.
Yep. Another beer we had on for the beer fest was our lemon pepper wit beer. So it's a wit beer that we actually have our own strain of yeast we got off the skin of some citrus fruit. So we use that. It's a local yeast out of someone's backyard, which is kind of cool.
Interesting. And that's the one we were gonna hook up to the Keyser there, but we couldn't. It was the wrong thingy. What was the thing you said it wouldn't match?
The Sankey on it is just the wrong
Sankey.
size.
What's a Sankey? Is
that's the part that you actually screw into the keg and tap it down.
I never knew that. Why would they name it after a decaf instant coffee? I don't understand.
No, that's Sanka.
Sanka. Oh, right. Yeah. Sure.
Let's see. Yeah, we had our stout on. A couple different things. We do a cucumber IPA that seems to be really popular for people that like hops, and we also do like a fruited, like tropical kind of fruit IPA as well.
And so, how do you get to be a brewmaster? How do you do that? Is there like a brew school or?
Well, there is. I didn't go, but there is. I started out by crawling into tanks and scrubbing.
Basically, like wax on, wax off.
That's right. Yep.
You paid your dues, earned your stripes. A little Japanese man told you you're a master now.
Yep, that's it. Yeah. So it literally was, here's a scrubby in one hand, and you can scrub the floors with this hand, and then you just kind of work your way up. So
cool. And so, have you brewmastered somewhere else, or just at Dunedin?
I was an assistant brewer somewhere else. Actually, I worked for Sea Dog and Shipyard Brewing Company for a couple of years.
Does Sea Dog make that blueberry ale? Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it.
Yep.
That's the one. You get it. A lot of the World of Beers would have it, and they take the little teeny tiny blueberries and they'd sprinkle them in there. It's delicious.
Sometimes they just bob up and down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
So I brewed with them for a while. They taught me a lot of really cool stuff. And actually, they got a local brew spot here down in Clearwater area. So
what is your personal favorite beer?
that's a tough question to answer, actually.
I like that. I like where you're going with the answer.
Yeah, it's usually dependent on, I don't know, how I feel, I guess.
Sure. Same here.
Most of the time, I probably just grab an IPA and just kind of drink, you know. But
Yeah.
Well, we were there. We met a lot of interesting people, and I think we have a clip of Tommy and me talking with Rick before he opened the show. So maybe we can just run that.
Is there audio for this clip too?
Yes, there is.
Cool. All right.
3, 2.
Hey, what's up there, Beer and Sunshine friends? It's Tommy and Christina, and we're here with Rick from Dunedin House of Beer.
How's it going?
We've got a pretty awesome setup here. What is this festival called?
This is our 7th annual Craft Beer Fest in the park.
Awesome. It's beautiful here. Right on the water, too.
Edgewater Park.
Yeah.
Nice.
51 Main Street in Dunedin, so it's right at the end of Main Street at the water.
How many brewers are here today?
We have over 50 local Florida
Nice.
brewers, all represented here in Florida, so 100% Florida breweries.
Excellent. And how many beers you got there on tap? I see your little setup here. You've got a ton of beer.
We have 12 flowing today. We've been under construction because we're upgrading to a 10-barrel system at our mothership back a couple blocks from here. But we managed, Caden, our head brewer, managed to get us 12 different flavors for tonight. Today, so.
Caden's, I love Caden.
Caden's a heck of a brewer, yeah.
Well, cool. Thanks for taking a minute to say hello and
Yeah,
tell
we know
everybody
you gotta-
about the festival.
Yeah, and you got to kick this thing off, don't you?
Yeah, I had to go up there and kick it off. So what we're all about is local beer, local food, local people, you know, and it's just a good time. We've got dogs, it's family friendly here, just a great venue.
Awesome. Yeah,
and
it's
if you
a
like,
beautiful day, too. Gorgeous.
and if you like this one, we're doing one just like it on May 20th in downtown Clearwater.
Beauty. We'll be there.
We'll be there.
Thanks
All
again.
right, thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
out.
And we're back. And you know, hey, we're still we've
Yes,
been
we're
playing.
still playing quarters.
Yeah.
Not doing very well, mind you, but anyway.
Team Caden now must drink. Remember? Shoot, you miss, you drink. Your team drinks.
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
I can't.
You
It's
ready?
a
You're
heavy-
attacking me with the quarter?
It's a heavy quarter.
You
I'm
tried
throwing money at
to
you.
hurt me with it,
I'm
I
throwing
think.
money at you.
You have to drink. You're not drinking.
Sorry.
Your team is
I don't know
hammered.
the rules.
You shoot.
You
Here we go.
Americans and your weird rules.
See? Team Tommy drinks now.
So, Caden,
yes,
your last name is Hjelseth? Nice.
your turn.
Hjelseth.
Dang, nice. Team Tommy. This one's for you.
What's the background behind your name?
my last name?
Your last name?
It's Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Yeah, that's why it's very confusing.
So do you use any of your Norwegian background in some of your brewing recipes?
Are you into your background? Like, is that a thing for you? Like,
I actually am. Yeah. Funny, I actually just finished a book on Norse mythology.
Really?
Yeah,
Reading
yeah.
it or writing it?
Reading.
Oh.
Yeah.
so I think we're
Reading.
so we're like cousins, really. I have Danish in my
Danish.
family.
Yeah. Yep. Same kind
Yeah.
of Viking background.
Yes. Yeah. As you
yeah.
can tell, because really on camera I look like I'm 5'6". I'm like 6'5". I'm a giant.
We're all
I'm
giants
like
here,
a
yeah.
true Viking. And this was blonde, like white blonde hair, and these were blue eyes, but you know,
Yeah.
it fell out. My eyes turned brown. And
Right.
now
Right.
I'm a Puerto Rican, Mexican, Danish guy, so that the Rican stuff brought me down. The rice and beans, the rice and beans killed it.
Yeah. So sometimes I like to use juniper or something like that. Gives it that kind of piney characteristic. We did a winter IPA last year with juniper in it. I like juniper. Some people are not big on it. You know, it's that prominent flavor in gin, and some
Yeah.
people aren't really into that. But I like it. I think it's interesting. You don't see it a lot, so why not use it?
I can't say I know what that tastes like in any. The only reference I have is gin. I don't know what it would taste like in anything else.
Just like gnawing on a pine cone, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like how a Christmas tree smells. That's kind of how it is.
Sure,
Nice.
sure.
Let's drink a Christmas tree.
Yeah. There you go.
And so you've made beer with that? then?
Yep. I've made beer with juniper.
Did anybody like it or?
Well, I hope so. I mean, we sold it all, so
Yeah?
I guess people liked it. Yeah, I mean, it was a little different. It was a darker IPA, so it had kind of had a lot going on. But yeah, people drank it. So
so for me, like I was pretty much always like a Pilsner guy. I did like some brown ales. I did at one time. I had this thing for reds.
I give up.
And you must drink. I had this thing for reds, and but that was kind of short-lived. I forget the name of that beer, but I get sick every time I drink it. And then, excuse me. So I worked with my buddy Joe Keenan, JT. What up, Mr. Keenan? And we worked together in Charlotte for this company. A bunch of sales guys. After work, we go across the street to this place called Duckworth's in Charlotte, in Ballantyne. Have about 80 taps or something, and they'd give us this menu. It was like 3 pages long. Because of my old eyes, I couldn't read in the dim light what the beers were. I had no idea what they were. So the girl would come around, or the guy, whoever, and they would ask me what I want. I said, I have no idea. I said, just give me what he's having. And so within 2 weeks, I developed a taste for IPAs.
Oh, yeah. Because
I was forced to drink them because that's what he drank. But I think, are we about to go to commercial, I think? Yes, got a minute here. Okay. So anyway,
Okay.
I feel like you graduate to the hoppiness.
the first time I had an IPA, I thought it was probably the worst thing I've ever had in my life. Gosh. But now I drink them consistently. I think it is. It just kind of grows on you after a while. You know,
Yeah.
it was a progression.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't do this.
And Christina, she's really gotten her feet wet when it comes to drinking beer, because you were not a big beer drinker.
No.
Yeah.
But now I've got a taste for it and I like it. And as Caden was saying, he does a mango Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite. I love it. It's really good.
I think we're about to go to commercial.
All right.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We'll see you here after these messages.
We'll continue with our game.
Ha-ha! Dang it. How do I suck so bad at this game? What's up? Middletown, New York is where I'm from. Middletown, New York.
Oh, crap.
Yes. But I fail you, Middletown. I fail you miserably. I apologize. So, Caden, where are you from?
I grew up in Florida mostly. I've been here since I was 2.
Whereabouts specifically?
Down in the Naples area.
Yeah, I live in Sarasota, right?
Yep,
I live down there.
A little bit farther down. Yep.
The wife is from there, and so we were living in Charlotte. I had moved up there in 2010. I was there 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, I met her, the only girl I dated up there. And in 2013, we got married. And right after the wedding, she pulled a scam on me, a real snow job. She told me that her father was, he's getting older in years, and I don't know. I mean, I want to be closer to my family and stuff. Which is, and immediately I was like, sure, no problem, honey, whatever you want. We'll move to Florida. But she kind of implied that maybe he was, maybe he wasn't doing so well. I mean, that was complete nonsense. The guy is sharper than a tack. He's like one of the smartest guys, most intelligent, funny, like tells stories for days. He's just awesome. So we live in Sarasota, and it's good. I have all my friends there in Tampa because I was in Tampa for like 15 years. So sorry. So you're from down that way, and then when did you start getting into the beer thing and start? How did you start the path to becoming a brewmaster?
I worked while I was in school.
Take it.
It's Caden.
No.
It's his drink.
I gave it to him the first time. Oh. I've only won twice. I mean,
You're cheating somehow.
I'm not cheating. I only did it twice. I got it in twice.
Well.
How's that cheating? I'm horrible at games. I'm
I
bad
could
at everything.
throw it in, but I can't bounce it.
I'm bad at sports and everything. Yes. It's a drinking game.
Do I have to drink when I miss?
Yes. Oh. That's the point. You miss, you drink. You make it, you tell somebody else to drink.
Oh.
Right? So people
I hope
watching.
my team doesn't mind losing, because obviously I don't know how to play this game.
Well, it's just this game, all right? We have so many. There's going to be
I'll kick your butt in the next game.
Yes, you
swear
will.
To God.
I promise you, you will.
Okay.
You will. I'm bad at most everything.
And shaving.
Take it again! Oh, yeah!
No, it's Caden's turn.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
So, Caden, tell us a little bit about your
made me nervous.
personal life. Besides brewing, is there any other activities that you enjoy doing?
Well, right now, I've just been working a whole lot, but I like to take time off and hang out with some friends. We get together and play board games and stuff like that.
What kind of board games are you into? Oh wait, you're on
Anything,
the wrong set. There's Nerd Talk. Nerd Talk is over there.
Yeah.
I can't do this game.
Stop attacking me.
We try to meet up once a week and get together, play some board games.
What's your favorite? What are you into?
Oh man, anything really. We've been playing this.
Tell me a name of a game. Like give me a board game.
Well, what I have
Scrabble?
in the car right now it's called Mysterium, which is like a really cool like Clue-like game. It's a lot like Clue.
Okay.
But kind of hard.
Does this involve LARPing? Do any of your games involve LARPing?
No LARPing.
No?
Nope, no LARPing.
Thank goodness.
But you were saying that you're busy,
Yeah.
and I understand that, because you and I were actually out there taking pictures at your new facility.
Yeah.
And I have actually some pictures. We're going to run some pictures if you want to talk about them. About, you have to drink. I said about.
Oh, yes, you did. How many times? Oh, man.
Twice.
We probably all should drink because, well, not just me. Everybody drinks.
Okay.
When somebody says about, everybody.
Okay, so the Dunedin House of Beer is actually doing some renovations. And I did take some pictures when we were out there. And maybe you want to explain to people what the pictures are?
Yeah. So this picture is some buckets. No, but we got the mill there in the middle. So this is all brand new equipment. Some grain and kegs and stuff. We got a couple shelves inside. But so this is actually one of our 2-barrel fermenters. We're kind of scaling up from a 2-barrel system up to a 10-barrel system. So this is what we would previously ferment beer in. This is kind of a picture of the loft upstairs. You can see, I mean, it's a pretty big facility. But that's me bending over. Yep. So those are some of the new tanks that we got in. So we're right now in the process of getting everything hooked up. They're working on the electric. It should be done tomorrow, actually. So hopefully we can start putting some beer in these tanks in the next 2 weeks.
Nice.
So
Man, it's a clean facility right there.
It is.
Yeah,
Wow, spotless.
it's not clean enough as far as I'm concerned, but
Really?
yeah, we're trying to keep up with it. It's hard during construction.
And how much beer can you produce in this facility? Like, do you guys have distribution? Are you canning and distributing?
Well, we're going to be kegging for now, so it'll all be draft. But we are we just signed on with Grape A. so Great Bay Distributing in the area. So we'll be able to kind of we'll start smaller, distribute kind of around Dunedin, around the outlying area, and then kind of hopefully grow from there.
Nice.
Well, the facility is actually like, I don't know if you've seen the new one, but it's on the bicycle trail. Mm-hmm. And I think you're going to put in like a kitchen and maybe some tables so that people can like ride their bike, park their bike, and come to Dunedin House of Beer, have a beer, have something to eat.
What's cooler than that?
I know.
To be, be able to just pull up, riding a bicycle down a trail or something, and be able to go and have a drink and possibly a bite to eat. I like it.
I think, well, that's one of our biggest plans is we want to put a big patio right on the trail so people can stop in. We thought about maybe even putting in like a little bicycle repair thing so they could fill up their tires and maybe tighten something stuff.
They could fill up their tire and fill up their belly.
I put the idea into the universe, and you guys stole it. When I lived in Charlotte, when I was in Charlotte, I did a ton of mountain biking, and I was also 30 pounds lighter, of course. So I did a bunch of mountain biking, and one day on our favorite trail, I told my buddy, I was like, what would be sick? I was like, what if there was a, you had like a little cafe / bike shop, and you sold craft beer, because that's where my love for craft beer started, was up in Charlotte. Yep. And I thought, man, just to be able to pull off the trail, you could rent bikes and do all this stuff there. And I just thought that was probably one of the most awesome ideas ever. And you're welcome. It technically came from me.
We appreciate it. Yeah, I think it'll be a good thing.
When we were talking about, you gotta drink again.
Uh-oh.
Anyway, there was bikes going up and down the trail. And that's what I was thinking. I was like, you could drive your bike, stop, sit out at a table, have a bite to eat, have a few beer. Yep. Yeah. Live music. I think you guys were thinking of having some live music.
We want to have some bands come out and play, and we just want it to be a really cool place to hang out.
Dunedin is just awesome.
Oh, Dunedin is amazing.
That area is so cool.
Yeah, we love it. The people there are awesome. The culture is great. Everyone likes beer, so you can't really go wrong.
Is it like a hippie crowd there? I've only been there a few times.
You could say that. Yeah. Everyone there is very just kind of open and loving towards everyone else, and it's really cool.
How many breweries are in Dunedin now?
Right now, open, there's 5.
Wow.
We have 2 more opening within the next couple weeks.
Yeah. There's, Caledonia is one of them.
Yep, Caledonia.
And
Soggy Bottom.
Soggy Bottom, yeah. Caledonia, I think they're pretty close.
I said this at the beginning, but I don't know what month I started, but it was like 40 breweries in the Tampa Bay area. Over 160 now. Yeah. That is just insane.
It's
crazy.
It's grown like nuts.
But you would think that they would run out of people to come in and drink, but everywhere you go, there's people inside drinking.
And I heard somebody. I was talking to Rob Chalmers earlier, and somebody I've heard a couple of times people say, well, this whole craft beer thing, it's going to plateau, it's going to fizzle out. I'm like, people have been drinking beer, booze in general, for thousands of years. What in the world?
Back to his Viking ancestors.
What makes you think that the craft beer scene is going to all of a sudden level out? Beer's getting better. It's getting more interesting. The breweries themselves are some of the coolest places you can hang out. They're never pretentious. There's always cool people there, interesting people. They never seem to get rowdy. You don't have a nutty bar crowd in the majority of them. It's just a good place. In fact, the guys who really got this beer and sunshine thing started for us was Big Top. That's some of their signs back there. You got Big Top Brewery down in Sarasota. Those are my friends. What up, Big Top? 4 cool guys that own that place. It's a very family environment. Literally, there's children there. They do all sorts of crazy stuff. Tent camping in the back sometimes. Live music all the time. Always a food truck. Killer place to hang out down in Sarasota. Love those guys. And they'll be on the show here probably in the next couple months or so. We'll have.
And I think one of the big differences too now, from like you said when it first started to now, is that there are brewers like Caden who are going to try something different. I mean, before you had maybe a few different types and let's throw in some orange peel. Yeah. But I mean, like you said, there's the peppers, there's the lemon peel, there's the mangoes, peanut butter. Who would have thought that peanut butter and jelly would be in a craft beer?
Peanut butter jelly time way back. If it wasn't copyrights and trademarks and stuff, we'd totally be playing that song right now. That would happen. That would definitely happen. We'd be doing it. Yes, if we only had a peanut butter and jelly costume.
Yeah. So the sky is actually the limit for what you want in your beer. Whatever idea you have.
You can kind of do anything. It may not make it good, but you can do anything you want.
Yeah, well, toothpaste flavored beer just wouldn't do it for me.
Yeah, but you can do it.
That's what makes a good brewmaster, though, in my opinion, that they can make any crazy concoction be palatable, be something you can drink.
I couldn't make toothpaste taste good. There's
So where do you come up with your ideas? Is it just sitting there thinking, hey, I think maybe these two flavors would go well together?
Yeah, sometimes. A lot of times it's like, for instance, I had considered, well, I was eating at a sushi bar in town called Pisces, and I was eating some miso soup. And as I was eating the soup, I'm like, man, like some of the flavors that are in this, I think it's your turn. In this beer,
I thought it was your turn. Okay.
or in this soup, would make a really good beer. So I'm thinking, you know.
Sushi beer?
Well, one thing I want to try is there's a beer called Goza, right? Which is like a slightly sour wheat, salty coriander.
Those guys, Big Top guys, they made one that blew my mind. It was very tart.
Yep.
I really liked it. Yeah.
And I think that miso soup, for instance, is really, it's got like this really delicious saltiness to it.
I love it.
So
Love
I figured,
miso soup.
why not try adding the salt with seaweed instead of adding it, just putting salt in the beer.
So you're good at
that's one
doing
thing I
it?
wanna
You're
try,
good-
yeah.
Yeah. So now, what's the difference between a Goza and a sour? Or is it the same thing, it just Goza is a fancy word for sour?
No, there's all kinds of different sours, but a Goza is a type of sour beer.
Is it all in how they brew it?
Yeah, it's
Don't encourage him!
Thank you.
it pardon the pun, but it boils down to fermentation. That was awful, I'm sorry.
But
Yeah, but it's different
Kids got
bacterial
jokes.
strains.
Kids got jokes.
They're horrible, but it's fun.
I'm running out of beer.
Yeah, different types of fermentation, bacteria or wild yeast or whatever, kind of
Nice.
adds different flavors to it. So
I'm gonna catch on to this game one
Yeah,
of these
you're
days.
going to be a quarters pro.
Seriously, it's the weight of
Just
the
don't
quarter.
practice in the middle of the day, all day. All right, so I think it's time again. We'll see you after the break. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Still drinking.
Really? Oh my gosh. No beer is wasted.
I don't see a towel.
Well, we're back with Tommy T. The T for tongue, obviously.
So
Yeah.
that's what pledge tastes like.
We won't tell you what was on that table later.
Dry now, though, isn't
earlier.
it? Dry now.
Okay.
Good.
So
And shinier.
I cannot play this game. I give up.
You can't give up. You can only lose.
So we're back with Caden from Dunedin House of Beer. We were talking about the festivals, about.
Oh, here we go again.
And we were talking about Caden's personal life.
That's 2.
We were talking about Caden's background.
We're out of beer.
And we were talking about the renovations at the Dunedin House of Beer.
Oh, boy.
Oh!
What's happening?
For all the abouts.
Yes. Oh, man. And we're out of beer.
So anyway, I'm gonna do this quarter.
It's awful.
I'm gonna do this quarter the way that it should be done.
Well, I guess that's it.
I can get away with that. That is the redhead version of quarters.
Yes. Well, now we're out of beer, too. That's awful. That's horrible. Man, so what does it say here? So in the near future, what do we got coming up? Do we have any events? Are we doing anything fun? Do we have any cool stuff going on?
Tomorrow night is the Craft Beer and Barns Festival at Old McMickey's Farm. And Beer and Sunshine's going to go out and we're going to do some taping. We're going to meet some very important guests. They are giving out an award to the Tampa Bay recipients of the Purple Heart. And those are wounded soldiers in combat. So I think that's really important. They have a lot of foundations that they contribute to. One of their big ones is the Mission I Do. They pay up to $25,000 for weddings. If veterans want to get married, give McMickey's a call. They'll set you up, and it's absolutely no charge if you're a veteran.
Just to clarify, I said it's a lot of money, but it's a lot of money for me right now to pull out of my pocket. Not a lot of money for a wedding, really. I mean, I guess, right? Weddings aren't cheap. They're not free.
Yeah.
Well.
So, and I'm sorry, but we were talking about festivals, and you know
sorry.
what? Sorry, I have to do the Canadian thing. One of the people that we met at the festival that I really we need to play this because it was absolutely hilarious was JR from King's Nuts. Do you remember JR from King's Nuts?
I remember JR from King's Nuts. I remember putting his nuts in my mouth. They were delicious.
Yes.
He had all sorts of nuts.
So we're going to play that clip.
We have that clip?
We do have that clip.
Oh, sweet. Hey, we're back. Still here at the Dunedin Beer Festival. Tommy, Christina, and we're with JR from the King's Nuts and Teas. We're going to talk a little bit about his business and see what he's doing here at the festival.
Well, let me kind of start off a little bit. What we did is we set the company up to be able to travel so that we could travel and be able to go places, and it would fund our traveling as we go along.
Cool.
So the King's Nuts has been around for 5 years now. We do a lot of local festivals. We do a lot of festivals and events up the East Coast, down through the Midwest, and coming back. And we're pretty happy with it. We like the Dunedin markets. We do a lot of the events here locally. We're located in Palm Harbor, Florida. And you can reach us at thekingsnuts.net, or you can reach us at the King's Nuts on Facebook.
Now,
Sorry, go ahead.
so, of course, everybody's going to wonder, with that type of name, do you get teased a lot? Do you have a lot of people that ask to sample your nuts?
Every day. We get a lot of the innuendo jokes. We get a lot of people say, "Why did you call it the King's Nuts?" We've had a couple of people, of course, who've been offended by it, but for the most part, people are pretty okay with it. They like the concept. They like the kind of double entendre that it kind of has.
Sure.
Yeah.
And so, how did you get into the nut game? How would somebody get into the nut game? If I wanted to do this, how did you do it? What made you get into nuts?
We had a friend when we used to do Renaissance festivals who did cinnamon almonds and cinnamon pecans. We wanted to do that, but take it a little bit different, so we created our own recipes to do something that nobody else did to separate ourselves out.
Your nuts are special.
Our nuts are special.
Nuts. And so basically your friend's nuts is what got you into the nut business.
Correct.
Gotcha. With most of the recipes, I mean, are your nuts salty? You have salty nuts?
We have salty nuts. We have sweet nuts too.
Oh, that's good to know. What about, when it comes to selecting the nuts, are you constant, does your day just filled with, fondling nuts to find the right nut to sell, or
Absolutely. There's a tactile feel to the right nuts. You have to have the ability to determine a good nut from a bad nut.
I would imagine in the nut business that is. Yeah. And what about the teas? What's with the teas here? I see you have a variety of teas: raspberry and mango and peach, a bunch of different stuff.
We do sweet tea, unsweet tea, peach, raspberry, mango, and then we carry lemonade so people can do Arnold Palmer's also. And all of our teas are custom blended for us by a company in California. And they're all made on site. This is our tea machine here that makes the tea, so it's all fresh every day.
Nice. And so, do you actually have a brick and mortar location in Palm Harbor?
No.
Okay.
No. If we had a brick and mortar store, we'd have to be there every day, and that goes against everything that we want to do.
Absolutely.
So JR, can I try your nuts?
Absolutely.
Yeah, maybe he'll let you put his nuts in your mouth. Cool.
Thanks.
Well, cool. Thank you. It was nice to learn about your nuts.
Thank you for talking about.
Again.
Thank you for talking about your nuts.
Christina.
We're back. We've actually found some beer. We got some yummy beer here from Boulevard Brewery out of Kansas City. And hey, by the way, again, just a reminder. If you like watching the show, if you want to hear about the awesome local craft beer scene here in the Tampa area, check us out Friday nights, 8 p.m. live, webeamtv.com. It'll be right there on the homepage. And thank you very much, Tampa Bay Multimedia. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
They have some really great sponsors. Some of the the commercials and stuff you've seen. Area 52 Beard Company, Bombs and Oils, Comics and Hobbies, Great Room, Cinema 6. Thanks to all those guys, because if it weren't for them, we wouldn't be able to be here and putting on a show like this in this great studio. And anybody who wants to be on the show, any local breweries here in the Tampa area, we'd love to have you. Get a hold of Christina at beerandsunshine.beer. Feel free to email me as well, Tom at beerandsunshine.beer, and we'll schedule you. We'll get you. Get you booked for a show. And bring your craziest. Bring the weirdos.
Bring the crazy.
Bring the nut jobs. Bring the crazy board game people. We want them all. We want to see all of them. Bring us the nerds. We'll take them.
Well, while we still have Caden here, though, I want to ask him a little bit about Save the Date.
Yep.
Which is May the 20th.
Yep.
And I think it is going to be the inaugural Clearwater Beer Fest. Oh my God, Tommy.
Three.
So, if you want to tell the folks about that, that would be great. Get the word out for May 20th.
So it's May 20th. It's going to be downtown Clearwater's first craft beer fest. We're going to be right on Cleveland Street downtown, between Fort Harrison and the post office. So those that cutout right there, right by what was it? Park Station, or I can't remember that park name right there. Park Station.
Spit it out!
Yeah, whatever that cool park is right there with all the chairs and tables.
The Dunedin Festival was awesome. That was so much fun. I mean, it was so beautiful because it was on the water, all the boats in the marina across the street, and it was just a really good time. Good food and stuff.
So what are you coming up with for that one?
Well, it's going to be
12 taps as well.
It's going to be 12 taps as well. We're going to have eight of the.
Wait a minute, Dad. Gonna dab on it. Gonna dab on it. Gonna dab on it. We all saw that.
Maybe if I hide, you won't see me.
I knew it would happen. Woo! Go, Christina.
Who's drinking? Who gets to drink?
Christina. You all drink.
It doesn't work that way. But okay, all right.
You all
fine.
get a taste of the bitch pudding. Just saying.
Wow, bitch pudding. She brought the bitch pudding to the party. Goodness gracious
Sorry,
me.
didn't mean to interrupt you, but.
No, it's all good.
Damn.
Wow, I tell you.
That was a good one too. Look, right in the middle.
Yes.
No rim. Oh.
Wow.
That was good.
Jeez.
That was good.
I wish somebody was keeping score so we knew, who's sinking the most. But
mine was the best.
I feel like we're fairly even.
Mine was the best.
Ah!
Did you all drink when I got mine in?
Caden, you can have another one. You may have another. Boy, I tell you, some of the games that we're gonna learn here in the future. I'm telling you, I've got some vague memories. They're all foggy, but I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna come up with all the proper instruction. Next time I'm coming prepared. So next Friday, the game is on. And we're gonna learn something really fun and interesting.
You wait until I bring some of my Canadian drinking games.
Who are we gonna have on the next show, by the way? Who's gonna be the next
on the
guest?
next show, we're gonna have Jay and Seth, and we're gonna be talking about downtown Clearwater brewery
Where
scene.
are they from?
They are from Clearwater. I have to peek at my notes. Jay is the executive director of downtown Clearwater. And Seth Taylor is the Director of Community Redevelopment for Clearwater.
So these are city folk? They're
city folk, yeah.
Okay. I think so. Is there, what do we have, a minute left of the whole show? Is this it?
Wow.
Jeez.
Gosh, this went by really quick.
Well, Caden, thank
Man.
you so much.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah,
it was fun.
Good.
Yeah, for
Good
sure.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you
good
so
time.
much. And next time we'll have, you know, some more entertainment for you. We'll bring some more funny, hopefully, you know.
Some more beer.
Some more beer for sure. Get to, again, meet some of the cool people that are in this local craft beer scene. If it wasn't for these guys, we wouldn't be having so much damn fun here in the Tampa Bay area.
Exactly.
And let me tell you, it is a lot of fun. We're having a great time. What's better than beer and sunshine? That is the Tampa Bay craft beer scene in a nutshell. It really is.
Because there's nothing
times.
a little beer and sunshine can't fix.
That's true. That's true. It's in the song. Since it's in the song, it has to be true, right? That's the truth. Just like if it's on the internet, it has to be true.
Well,
same thing, I think. But,
Every time.
Yeah. Caden Hjelseth from the Dunedin House of Beer.
Thank you.
Christina Lau, my lovely co-host, and I'm Tommy T. Thanks for watching. We hope to see you next Friday and every Friday after that.
Have a beer-tastic day.
Beer and sunshine, folks. Beer and sunshine.